Family Iridium, hope you're doing all right today. Album review time. And I got this a little bit ahead of the release date. It's Devoid, Lonely Eye Movement. Out on Frontiers, 15th of October. So thank you very much, Frontiers, for sending me this. I've really been looking forward to this one. A French melodic metal band, slightly progressive. We're not talking like Dream Theater progressive, but we're talking some amazing, lot of surprising things going on in a lot of these songs. Twists and turns that you ain't expecting, which are very, very cool indeed. 12 tracks, 56 minutes long. So the brainchild of this project is Shade May. He's the guitarist, songwriter. Now, Shade May is a great songwriter, very inventive on the guitar as well. Some real good trickery throughout this album. And like I'm saying, with this songwriting, he takes some twists and turns you ain't expecting, but it never takes you out of, you know, the feel of the album or the feel of the song. Amazing songwriting. You've got Carsten Schultz on vocals. He's from a band called Evidence One. Gwen Kurgan on the other guitar. Joris Gilboard on the keys. Jeffrey Ney on the bass and Benjamin Lussault on the drums. So this is their second album, like I said, and man, they've just smashed it out of the park. I love the songs I've heard so far. I reacted to 2 of them and they were brilliant, and the album does not disappoint in the slightest. You really do get the unexpected throughout this album. It doesn't follow the normal patterns of a melodic metal album. It doesn't follow the verse, bridge, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, solo, chorus, chorus. It might do on one of the songs, but then on another it'd do loads of twists and turns. There's things that are so unexpected but so cool. There's heaviness, there's melodic hooks everywhere. This is a great album, highly recommended already, but I do run through the tracks one by one, as you guys who watch me know. So kicking off is the title track, Lonely Eye Movement. This was the first single, which I didn't actually listen to. Now, I've got this weird rule that if I react to a song, I won't listen to it until the album comes out. And also, if I've missed a song, which I did on this one, I won't listen to it. I'll listen to the album as a whole. So Lonely Eye Movement is the first listen for me, even though it's the first single. Absolutely love it. A medium pace song, medium to fast, I would say. A great rocking track to kick the album off. Those modern metal riffs with synths are very, very cool indeed. Now, if this is the first time you hear the band, they're definitely giving you something different from anyone else. Like I said before, you would normally expect a sort of a guitar solo at the usual spot on this song. But what you get is a little piano part, and there's a piano solo over the metal riffing, which is very, very cool indeed. A great chorus too, and that chorus just grows and grows and grows the more the song goes on. Amazing start to the album. Man Without Fear is the second track. Now, after a little synth intro, the song crashes into some great hung out riffs and an amazing solo to kick off. Some really heavy riffing through the verses here, and these sort of hung out riffs go over that chorus too, which is backed up by some really cool synth touches as well. Man, the guitar solo here is amazing. It really is. And it's sort of followed by a synth solo as well. Very cool. This band, like I said, do the unexpected. Very cool indeed. So Imposter is track 3. We get some heavy progressive modern riffing here kicking off. Those riffs carry on in the verses, which have sort of real groove to them. That's what this band are good at as well. They've got a real groove, sometimes a metal groove. There's brilliant tempo changes in this one. An absolutely mind-blowing solo as well on the halfway mark. A bit of a thrashy element on parts of this as well comes in. Rhythm-wise, it's just amazing, this song. And this song has a huge sound, as does the rest of the album. This is a sort of a medium to fast-paced song again. Brilliant track. Destination Heaven is next. A really atmospheric sort of beginning, leads to some heavy riffs kicking in, and another outstanding solo at the beginning. And yeah, we're just at the beginning for this, and it's just so much happening already. That excellent groove the band has is in full strength on this track, that metal groove. Some cool synth piano effects dotted about to add to the epic feel of the song. A real groove-laden chorus as well. The two guitarists really show what they're all about on this, and they swap about. Always melodic though, but technical. Brilliant. Waiting for the Storm is next. Now this is one of my favourite tracks. I love this. A slow to medium pace song. Cool beginning here. I'm hearing sort of 80s sci-fi soundtrack sort of elements here for me. Things slow down a little more. And it goes into a sort of melodic, heavy rock sound. But those heavy modern metal riffs really kick in on the chorus, man. There's a sax solo. But I think it's the synths doing the sax noise. I might be wrong, but it sounds like that. That comes in before the guitar. And this doesn't, it sort of never fail to surprise you. I love it, you know, doing that sort of thing with a sax, synth, and then going into the guitar solo. You're just not expecting it. The solo is amazing. That's all I can say. It's just amazing. And we end with those soundtrack feels again, those sci-fi soundtrack feels. Brilliant track. The Absence of Holiness is next, and this is another great track. These two tracks, possibly my favourites, Waiting for the Storm and this one. An almost sort of black metal sort of riff to start, and another different sounding track. A bit of a doomy feel through the verses. This feel sort of carries on, and then we sort of get a chuggy sort of section where the song picks up. It's an amazing heavy part, a brilliant progressive solo next with some really fast technical playing. Brilliant soloing guitar work on this album. Mirror Maze, another favourite track of mine. This is the sort of perfect mix of what the band are about, really. Those modern progressive musical parts, but mixed with some great melodic melodies throughout. Great harmonising backing vocals throughout the chorus, and a middle section in here that really picks up those AOR melodic rock vibes. We get a great guitar, then synth solo again, so they're swapping it about before the song changes up again with a very cool keyboard section, and then a guitar part that resembles Maiden a little. So it's mad how they're mixing things up in these songs. It's brilliant. Hands of Salvation is next. This was a single, medium to fast-paced song. I reacted to this one. Chuggy verses here, almost a little straightforward metal with a great ascending chorus. This one sort of definitely shows some of those AOR influences that the band possess as well. It's great stuff. Probably a little more straightforward compared to what we've had on the album so far, but a lovely, just when you think you're not expecting anything strange, a little piano part for literally 5 seconds pops up right near the end just to keep you guessing. It's just like, yeah, we're going to stick this little piano part in. Very progressive in nature. We're not talking about anything taking you out of the rhythm of the songs, but just the little things they do just surprise you every time. Stroboscope Life is next. Those modern metal riffs drive through the verses, and some brilliant double kick drum work here as well. Everyone in this band are absolutely amazing, by the way. A real catchy chorus, AOR touches here. The second verse really sort of messes with different sort of time changes. Very, very clever indeed. A cool middle section, odd time signatures before the solo. So much is packed into this song. It's only 3 minutes and 45 seconds long. And there's a great a cappella ending to the song as well to just show how strong they are vocally. Martial Hearts is next, and man, this is a brilliant song. Reacted to this one as well. What a song this is. 7 minutes and 13 seconds long. This sort of blows my mind, this song. It really does, and it did the first time I heard it, and then again when I listened to the album as a whole. It's got a classic metal riffing throughout with some cool AOR touches and a huge chorus. Then a real unexpected ending as well, where the last 2 or 3 minutes is just like an instrumental part. It's so cool, this song. I mean, I've said a lot of these songs are sort of, I love them and they're some of my favourites. I think Martial Hearts could be the strongest song on the album for me. Wood and Wind is next. did what I expected really, because I was looking at the title as it was coming up for Wood and Wind. Well, you know what that's going to be. That's going to be acoustic guitar and the wind instrument. So what you get is acoustic guitar and saxophone. That's it. Just for a little while. It's just like an instrumental. It's brilliant. I don't know why it's brilliant, because that would normally, like, I'll be like, what's that all about? This is the last track on the album and they end it like that. But the band are so unexpected in what they do, it sort of fits in nicely with everything else that was on the album. An absolutely brilliant album. Just so unexpected. Well, not unexpected because I heard the singles. But when I first heard the singles, it was like the twists and turns would blow my mind a little bit. I just want to go through the band a little bit to say how cool they are. Shade May, I've already mentioned his guitar playing. Carsten Schultz, he's just got such a powerful voice. He's got that real roar to his voice. He's an amazing singer. The other guitarist, Gwen Kurjan, is amazing. The keyboardist is brilliant. And he adds so much to this band because they've got that sort of progressive side to them. It's really important that someone is so inventive on the keyboard and keeps things interesting with the synth playing. That's Joris Gilbald. And let's not forget the bass and the drummer. They do an amazing job. Jeffrey Ney and Benjamin Lassou. They're brilliant. They just keep it so tight. Some of it's really technical. Some of it's some double bass drumming, and the bass is going frenetically throughout. And then the tempo changes. These guys keep it so tight together. These are a great band, Devoid. I think they've got a really bright future. Highly recommended Lonely Eye Movement. I knew it would be good, but perhaps not as good as it actually was. Brilliant album. Let me know if you're going to get this one. And once you've heard it, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you next time.